Ajit here. I'm shooting my first video for my YouTube channel. To start with, let me tell you something about the new Triumph Tiger 900 GT. Let's start with the engine. So the engine that you see here, you can see the three exhaust manifolds. They come out from the three cylinders of this engine. And the three cylinders of this engine give it a cubic capacity of 888. So that's why it's called 900. So 900 is the rounding figure for general public to know what the cc of the bike is. But if you see all the bikes, the capacity will not be exactly what you see or what the manufacturers tell you about. For example, the 100cc bikes are not exactly 100. 100 is never a cube of a number. So the cc will always be a cube of a particular number. So here the engine is 888cc. It has 3 cylinders. Each cylinder is 222cc. So that's about the engine. Now let me tell you about the firing order of this engine. In the previous version, the 800cc version, the firing order was 1, 2, 3. But Triumph has changed the firing order to 1, 3, 2. And what they believe this change has given is a higher torque over the range of RPM. So this is obviously 900cc, which is higher than the 800cc, and it gives you a higher power, higher torque, and overall superb experience. Now you would have heard 3 parameters about an engine. First is the cubic capacity in terms of how many cc the engine is. Second, you would have heard about the HP of an engine, and third, you would have known about the torque of an engine. So the numbers, whatever you read through your specifications in your owner's manual or whatever you find on the company's website, let me tell you something fundamental about these 3 parameters. So number 1, cc. Capacity is nothing but the size of the engine. Higher the size, higher the capacity. For example, bikes like Pulsar, you would find engine capacities of 150cc, 180cc, 220cc. So as the bike cc goes up, that means the engine size is going up. Similarly, what you see here is a 900cc, 888cc to be very specific. So that's a larger engine. And then let's talk about the horsepower. So why do you think a larger engine gives a higher horsepower? It's simple. Larger the engine, more the fuel it burns, and more the fuel, more the power. So a 900cc, when it burns the fuel air mixture, it gives you a higher power as compared to probably a 500cc Royal Enfield or a 220cc Pulsar, just by virtue of the amount of fuel that it's being burned. So number 1, it's the engine cc, it's the size of the engine. Second is the horsepower, how much fuel does that engine burn and how much power does that generate. And the third that you would have heard about is torque. Simplest of example, if I can lift up a stone, that is my power. How quickly can I lift up that stone? That's my torque. So an engine, not only the power is important, but the torque is also important. So you would have heard in Indian parlance कि गाड़ी में pickup नहीं है, इस गाड़ी की pickup जबरदस्त है. So basically what the engine manufacturers do is that they give you a higher torque. And obviously if you see the RPM versus torque curve, let me just show you from your screen perspective. It will go like this. So RPM, the torque. So higher the RPM, higher the torque. So the graph goes like this. So normally, and it peaks somewhere there. You can't get torque beyond a particular level in any engine. But by making some modifications, the way Triumph has done in its Tiger by either changing the firing order or changing the dimensions of the cylinder. What they can do is this curve, they can kind of push it up. So that's the Tiger 900 and a few things about the engine. Enjoy life, celebrate life, and keep cheering. Thank you.